Hello, it is Foundation Friday, February 10th, 2023. Steve Sipress here with another in our multi-part series on the fantastic foundational book, The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David J. Schwartz. We are in the chapter called Get the Action Habit. You want to take action. Entrepreneurs always have a lot of ideas, but only actions make you money. And Dr. Schwartz gives us 3 habits here to get into taking action now. So number 1, he tells a story about people that go to meetings or are in trainings or are wherever they are. And the speaker asks, does anyone have any comments or questions? And they don't speak up. And then afterwards, they're like, man, I should have said this, or I could have said that. But speak up, speak up. Or as Dr. Schwartz puts it, get the speak up habit. Every time you speak up, you strengthen yourself. Come forward with your constructive ideas. And I'll add your questions as well, because in any room, in any group where you might have a question and you're not thinking of asking it, undoubtedly there's somebody else in the room that has the same question. And there's also people in the room that didn't even think to ask that question, that after you ask it or you speak up and say something like, man, I wish I thought of that, right? I do a lot of groups and get-togethers and group calls and group trainings with my clients. And always clients tell me, and I see it right there, well, they'll learn from just while I'm working with another business or a question another person asked that they didn't even think to ask. So get the speak up habit. That's number 1. Number 2, Dr. Schwartz tells us about people, maybe this is you, I know it's been me a lot of times, where you just wait to start until things are right? So they put things off and they get up and they have to have their coffee and they have to sharpen their pencils, and then they have to check their emails, and they gotta, clear off their desks, and, dozens of other little escape devices, as Dr. Schwartz calls them. But there's a way to break this habit. Tell yourself, I'm in condition right now to begin. I can't gain a thing by putting it off. I'll use the get ready time and energy to get going instead. So instead of using that time and energy to check your emails or have that cup of coffee or take a deep breath or whatever you think you got to do before you get started, use that energy to just get started. Take action now. And the 3rd action habit by Dr. Schwartz here is what he calls the initiative habit, right? So that's doing something without being asked to do it. It's doing, initiative is a special kind of action. It's doing something worthwhile without being told to brackets. Oh, lost the signal. Move close to the house. I'll repeat that one because we'll finish it there. Dr. Schwartz